We are entering into winter, and here's what I'm whipping up to eat nowadays. I'm really grateful for all the free food on campus that's able to subsidize our grocery budget, and the free food group chat goes off at least a few times a day. But although free food is free, it often comes at a cost to our health. So I still want to prioritize making foods that are yummy and make us feel good and keep us regular. The first meal I prepped this week was kimchi fried rice. Kimchi has incredible health benefits, and it's only right to balance it out with the health benefits of pork belly. Hey, it's winter, and I wanted to eat hearty, feel-good meals. First, I chopped 2 onions. Oh, and you can see all the apples from our previous apple picking excursion in the background. Honestly, this makes such cozy fall vibes. For the pork belly, I usually buy it in bulk from Costco, and I freeze it in packs of 3 slices to use for meals. This extends the freshness of the pork belly, and since I only use it for a treat once in a while, freezing it in these portion sizes makes it very convenient to use. I chopped it up in cubes, and honestly, it is easier to cut when it's a little bit frozen still. I stuck the pork belly in the pot first to render out all the fat and get some color on it. Then I'll add the onions. I find the longer the pork belly cooks, the better. So usually I add it first and let the juices and the steam from the onion deglaze the pot. Next in goes the various sauces. This time I decided to use some fish sauce to add some extra umami and to balance out the porkiness of the pork. My favorite part is adding the kimchi, and you can't forget the kimchi juices. I like to let the pork belly simmer in the juices before adding the rice to soak up all that flavor. Today I also had some spinach that was on its last legs, so I added that in too. It's extra nutrients and you can't even see it amidst the kimchi. While that is cooking, I'll make some fried eggs to put on top. And once that's done, I'll add the rice. I think the pork has had enough time to simmer by now. To make it slightly more healthy, all the rice I use is half white rice and half brown rice. The white rice is for the texture and the brown rice is for the fiber. And of course, I use day-old rice, the only kind of rice meant for fried rice. Top this off with a fried egg and some green onions. A hack is to chop and then freeze your green onions to extend their useful life. Next, we have breakfast muffins. The flavor of the week is sweet potato. Sweet potatoes are in season, so I want to make some sweet potato muffins. I decided to just wing it and treat the potatoes like how I treat the bananas for banana bread muffins, except I kept the skin on for extra fiber. I baked the potatoes for about an hour and let them cool so it'll be easier to handle. I like to cut the sweet potatoes first, otherwise the skin will just stay in big pieces and that will completely ruin the texture of the overall muffin. I added some cinnamon, and not only does that add flavor, cinnamon also helps regulate blood sugar, especially for all the chocolate chips I'm putting in here. I didn't get a shot of me putting the muffins into the oven, but here they are coming out. And the muffins turned out really well, and I'll probably make more of these this season. Maybe next time I add some nuts or something. Next is one of my favorite meals, garlic chili noodles. And of course, because of the name, I had to add a ton of garlic. I love peeled garlic. I will happily pay the premium for pre-peeled garlic. This is a meal that I often make vegan, and it's so flavorful it rivals the kimchi fried rice. I chopped some garlic and some onions, and then I had to call in the reinforcements. I asked my husband to chop the tofu and mushrooms, which I also conveniently forgot to get footage of. The sauce comes together quite quickly. After throwing in the garlic and onions, I add garlic chili sauce and other Asian sauces. Then goes in the tofu and mushrooms. Oh, and the noodles. The wider and flatter, the better. This meal is amazing in the winter. The spice clears the sinuses and warms us up from the inside out. And lastly, I made some brown butter chocolate chip pecan cookies for my discussion group. That is really a mouthful. First, I brown the butter, and then while that's melting and browning, I pick out the pecans from the bag of assorted nuts from Costco. I give them a coarse chop so they're ready to combine later. And once the butter is done browning, I pour it out to cool before adding the eggs to it so it doesn't poach the eggs. After all that combining and mixing, I portion it out into 3 cookie dough logs to rest in the fridge and to use on demand. Fresh baked cookies are always the best, and the dough also holds up well to freezing. I baked a batch of cookies in the morning before discussion group. It's incredible that we were still meeting, but I had a hunch that it'll peter out soon. Recruiting is ramping up and sleep is taking a big hit. We're also getting better at case prep and becoming more confident in our comments. I still value discussion group as a warm-up for my brain in the morning, but even then, the morning time can be reclaimed to do other things that will add more value. And my hunch was right. The day I brought the cookies was the last day we all met together. It's okay though, because we will always be the best discussion group ever. And that's it for this week. It was a light week of cooking thanks to the events with free food. And there's less and less time to cook now. I still refuse to eat food from Spangler, but we'll see how long I hold out. If you found this interesting or took some meal inspo from what I made, please consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, bye guys!